Yeah, for you folks that didn't catch the news, yeah, they told us on the way out Wednesday we weren't working Thursday, and yet we thought for sure we probably weren't coming back Friday. There, yeah, just stuff going on, with the usual stuff, parts chain and whatnot. Well, sure enough, here we are. um, this parking lot is still looking mighty empty. Not as empty as the day I showed up and we weren't scheduled, but I have an eerie feeling the call-off list will be mighty. Um, um, yeah, once again, for you folks who watch the channel and all that, I want to thank Stephen Barnes again for the autograph photo of Sophie Aldred he got me. It's a very brilliant piece of artwork, and like I said, I love the fact that I got one that's signed, to Dr. Freedom. I said I just gotta pick up a frame for it this weekend and figure out where I'm gonna put it because, like I said, I still haven't put up my signed picture of Colin Baker yet. Plus, I got the pic, with my wife and I with Colin Baker and Fraser Hines. I got to find somewhere to hang that as well. But other than that, it's not too bad of a morning out here. About 70 degrees. Kind of, nice to be out where it's not too humid. Warm, but not, too warm, not too cold. Yeah, Colin Baker was a laugh riot. Yeah, he was hilarious. I'm dying laughing because somebody copied the headline of the one article where Colin Baker was banned from driving, and of course they didn't put the fact in that, he's only banned for 21 days. I think he's going to survive the next 3 weeks. Okay, it's just, so maybe he's a bit of a speed demon, but he is getting up there, Colin. Plus, we got to sit back and wonder more and more what's going on with the centenary. Everybody's been asking about that, but I'm like, okay. So now we got to, I figure once we get into September, we're going to probably start hearing some news about that. Plus, Mark wrote the BBC, got a reply back from them, and said apparently that stuff's on the horizon. So, what else is going on out there in the world? Oh, yeah, that's right. Some folks were warning me about the first episode of House of the Dragon, and I'm like, I watched it. It was basically a typical Game of Thrones episode. Okay, I mean it's off to a good start, and but they're like, this is graphic, that's graphic. This bit's the only thing I found graphic was that one scene with Matt Smith. Did I really have to see all that? You know which one I'm talking about, if you've seen it. That was too graphic for me, but okay. But but yeah, it was. Game of Thrones tends to be that way. Oh. Other than that, nothing really shocked me or appalled me. Like I said, I've seen Game of Thrones do this, that particular, series, do all that kind of stuff before. Of course he's going, he wants your money. I'm dying laughing. I was like, oh, he's so kind. He goes this. I go, yeah, but where was all that kindness when he was on set? Yeah, he's giving a pretty good performance. I have to give him that. And of course, he's in a good mood because, you know, he might be moving out of, Karen's boathouse finally, get himself a small flat. Well, like I said, someone just remarked about Jenna. I go, yeah, she had nothing to do with the fans till Capaldi came along. And then Capaldi coerced her into doing it. That's why I have a friend of mine. Yeah, he got, he used to hang out. My friend Steven, he used to hang out all the time when he could, because he lived right there in that area, Cardiff, where they, be filming. And he got some very brilliant photos of Peter Capaldi. He also got a few with Jenna when, they were on set for one of the, I can't remember which one it was. I can't remember if it was Kill the Moon or something like that. They were out there on the beach because she was in the spacesuit wearing these sunglasses for one of his photos. And I got a kick out of that. Plus, yeah, have you ever... Plus, the one time they were filming for Face the Raven, and he died laughing because he walked... he had actually walked onto a running set. He goes, there I am, I'm going up the street. Suddenly there goes Capaldi running by. And no, she puts on a persona, and the problem is, though, is like I said, she's done all these nifty little tricks and all that to people before. Like, I had another friend of mine who was at one of her, I can't remember what she was appearing for. She told everybody she'd be back out in a half an hour. She blatantly avoided everybody. And like I said, I can understand when people are shy and all that, maybe it's something like that. Then this guy, by the way, who was an autograph dealer, used his young toddler child to run up and get some free autographs that the kid will probably never see, because they probably all went out on eBay that day. And yeah, she tells everybody she'll be out in like, half hour, 20 minutes, something like that. And then an hour later, everybody's still waiting. And way caught. They finally, I think it was one of her, I don't know who it was, came out and said, no, she left out the back door like a half hour ago. And this ain't the first instance of this. Now, if the press are on by, of course she'll interact with kids and all that because she don't want to look bad in front of the media. But the rest of you might as well all go toss off, as far as I've seen. It's like, you may have played the Queen, but you're not royalty, for crying out loud. Sorry about that. A little bit of oatmeal tried to escape. Okay. Yeah, that bit about Peter Davison, yeah. That was because it was one of my toughest bits of acting, because I'm there trying to do the scene. I'm looking right up into, Nicholas' cleavage. And I really wish people would lay off him. A lot of people jumped on him about, his opinions about, there being a female doctor. And it's like, he wasn't being mean. He wasn't being cruel. He was just stating that particular opinion. But at the same time, like I said, I don't be mean to Peter about that. Well, folks, I'm getting close to that time. Yeah, but I figure we're going to start getting trailers, teasers, and all that probably in a couple weeks. I think once September starts to roll around, I think they're going to open up a little bit. Now, of course, don't expect them to give away any other names. Now, someone was going on about the budget. I think it was John King. I said, well, their budget did increase, but it's not a bottomless pit of money, as he said. It's, remember, Bad Wolf is co-producing. They're not full-on producing. And while the special effects will, plus they may even access to a green room stage. We don't know. They did some of the scenes for the last series using a makeshift green room. Well, the good news is about Sophie Aldred and all that is she is coming to Chicago TARDIS this year. And we're going to definitely try to attend. I haven't had a chance to run through their photo packages, all that yet, but I have an eerie feeling I heard Sylvester's coming as well, so I have an eerie feeling they'll do one with her and Sylvester. And that's one I'd like to get, is a picture with her and Sylvester McCoy. Well, here's the thing. RTD may have been crazy enough to come back, but will Moffat come back? He's got a lot of other stuff he still does. And also look at all the things he also went through while being showrunner. Well, folks, I just looked at the time. It is time for me to get up and shamozy, and get my butt in there. Time for me to mosey on into the workplace. So, remember, enjoy your Friday out there. I know I will, because our Saturday was canceled. So, we won't be back with you in the parking lot till Monday. So, enjoy your weekends, folks. Remember, be kind, be calm, be safe, but above everything else, please remember to be kind today. Have a great day, and we'll see you all in the future. Take care, everybody.